Phoenix, and I am here with the Shadows, Arnold, Julien, and Joshua.
That's us.
What's up?
So you guys, it's your first time doing a tour together. You already did one show. What's it been like so far?
I think it's crazy. Like the fact that this house is going to be full of people tonight based off of something that we thought of has not really sunk in yet. It still blows my mind that this is happening.
We're super, we're cool right now, but I think 5 minutes before showtime, it's gonna definitely hit us.
You're gonna freak out a little bit?
Yeah, just a tad.
Okay, well we have to talk about the name because I know that when you guys brought it up, some people were like, oh, it's because, your ladies are huge. You refer to you guys as the boyfriends of YouTube, which I love, by the way, but you guys have also hinted in your vlogs that that's not the meaning of the name.
Yeah, the three of us wrote a song that's going to be featured in the show, and it's called Step Out of the Shadows. I mean, we make fun of ourselves the whole show, and I think we're pretty good at doing that. Yeah. But there's an element that we want everyone that comes to see the show to understand that we've all felt like we were in the shadows at some point, and that we all deserve to step out there and take your own spotlight, whatever that means for your life, whether it's at home, at school, with your friends, whatever.
You guys are inspiring. I mean, you have fans out there already. They were so excited to meet you.
It's crazy.
They're the best.
Now, Arnold, Julien, this is your first time performing for people. So how's it been different for you guys getting ready for this?
It makes me feel so much better that this guy's doing it with me, because he's a pro at it, right? We're like first timers, so
yeah, we get to experience it first time together and kind of go through the same whirlwind of emotions. I mean, I was pretty nervous. He was pretty nervous, but I think we stepped up, in Irvine, and we just did it.
They crushed it. They really crushed it. Like Colleen, my fiance, after the show, she was like, "Are you sure that was their first show?" And I'm like, "I think they might have lied to me because it did not seem like it. They're naturals on stage."
Thanks, man.
And
really?
in front of a camera, so.
Thank you.
You guys all have experience making music, though. I know you were in a music video, Nightmare Fuel, Running. But what was it like to combine together? You guys wrote Vlog with me also, and you put together a music video. So what was it like to work together making something like that?
I mean, it was fun. We all, like you said, we brought our own thing to it, and then when we came together, and Vlog with me was a lot of fun because when we shot it, it was like we put a little bit of what's in each of our vlogs in the song, in the video, and we get to do that on stage now. So.
Yeah, and it was really easy too because we actually like each other. We actually like spending time together. So working together was just breeze.
Well, going off of that though, what was the experience of putting together a show? Because not many people have put together a show before. So what does that entail? What did you guys have to do?
It was a lot of, hey, wouldn't it be cool if? Wouldn't it be cool if? And then most of the time I was like, yeah, that would be cool. Let's flesh it out and let's figure out how we could present it on stage. And I mean, I'd say 90% of our ideas we're doing on the stage. There weren't many that were like, no, we can't do that. So it was cool because three of us, I think we have an understanding of what works and what doesn't work for our videos, and we just put that onto a stage. We're not trying to do something that they wouldn't expect.
Right.
We're not going to go out and try to be like, we're rock stars and we expect to be the most professional, awesome people in the world. We want people to be like, yes, that's the people I love, that's the people that I watch, that's the people I subscribe to.
Definitely. Okay, well, as individual YouTubers though, what's it like to come here and then have your fans wearing your merch or saying pace or be nice to people? I mean, these people that you've never met, but they feel like they're your friends.
It's just another day for me, honestly. No, I'm kidding. No. Honestly, it's obviously such a great feeling. I'll never get over that. Just having someone excited to see you, you can't get over that feeling. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's pretty surreal.
Yeah.
Because you just live your life, you forget you put it on the internet. So when you meet these people and they know things about you, they reference your life, and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
You take time in your real life, you're a real person, to watch that. So it's awesome.
Do you have a favorite fan experience that stands out at all?
A favorite? I mean, I have bizarre experiences. Favorite? I mean, I feel like every day, it's kind of just overwhelming. The fact that we landed at the airport not too long ago, and there were people waiting at the airport to say hey to us, and it's like, I understand how people in the celebrity world can get frustrated at that, but for us, it's more like, I feel like my cousins were waiting for me at the airport. I don't know you, but I do know you.
Right.
We are of the same temperament. We're the same. So it's, I don't know. It's humbling to me because I'm like, without you guys, we would not be doing what we're doing. We wouldn't have flown here to do a show. So it's really cool.
Okay. Well, what about favorite video that you've made? I know you're vlogging every day, and you guys, I mean, all the time. So can you think of something that you've done recently that you just loved what you did?
Easy for me, my proposal video to my fiance over there filming us right now. But yeah, that has hands down my favorite, of course.
Actually, this last week, Jenna and I made a video called Blind Date Adventures. And I mean, you know, it's a weird video. I'm dressed up as a girl. It's all sorts of weird, but we really like we like shot all day. It was like a different type of video. It's not like her normal, you know, vlog type. It was, so it was cool to see like the final product be very different. So I was happy with that one.
I might say, and you guys might think I'm just blowing smoke up your booty holes, but I really like Vlog With Me. I really like it. I think that like it's a fun song. I think people love to hear it. They're like mimicking it. We have 3 girls literally shot by shot imitate our video, and they recreated it.
Wardrobe and everything.
That's awesome.
It was crazy.
Because your fans love you.
Yeah,
I mean, they actually love you.
They're really supportive people. I mean, there's a lot of people on the internet that go on to troll and make fun of you, or they try to find your faults, but I feel like with the people that watch us, I don't even like to call them fans. I feel like they're more family and friends, as awkward as that might sound. But like, I don't know, like they spent all day like recreating that. They didn't have to do, like it just, I don't know, it blows my mind. I still don't feel like this is real. I feel like I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and I'm still gonna be working like a part-time job that I hate. Not a full-time job.
Not a full-time.
Because I need to nap.
Okay, last hard question. You know, for each of your channels, where do you want that to go in the future? I know that's hard because YouTube is so fluid, but is there a certain kind of collaboration you want to do, or a certain kind of video maybe that you haven't done before that you're looking forward to, like if I could do that or write a book or something? Is it something that, what do you want to do? What's next?
I guess for me, I would love to get into fashion a little bit more. Fashion.
As he stands there like this.
Oh, you know.
It's just natural for Arnold.
Stop it. But yeah, it would be fashion for me.
I think just being able to maintain the rapport and relationship with the people who watch my videos, that if I decide I want to do something different, or maybe, you know, I venture off and explore something, that they'd be cool with it. Because I find like some of my weirdest ideas turned out to be, you know, some of the most fun videos I've ever made, and the only reason they happen is because people were receptive to it. So I just want to keep that going.
Yeah. I've started a talk show. I've had a couple of episodes. It's called What's Up Internet? Yeah. And it's done really well, but right now it's out of pocket. I'm paying for it. And it costs a lot to produce something like that. And my dream is to do that full time. I wanna be the Jimmy Fallon of YouTube. I wanna create a platform for existing YouTubers and new YouTubers that need help. Like I wanna be like, listen, we are just as good as like mainstream television, and this is what we have to offer you. So hopefully 5 years from now, that's what I'm gonna be doing full time.
Well, going off of that, I mean, you guys, I don't want to say that you're new because you have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, but what would you say to people who are like, you know, I don't fit into the real world and doing that, and YouTube I feel at home, so do you have any advice for them if they want to start out and
just do it? Just make the channel and do it. Like,
be genuine, you know?
Get out
there.
there.
You're you.
A lot of people talk, not many people do. A lot of people say, oh, I can do this, or I want to do this, and I've really had this great idea to do this. I'm like, do it. Just do it. Don't try to be somebody else. The fact that, like, the point you just said was, I feel like I don't fit in anywhere else other than YouTube. Take that feeling that you have and those characteristics that you think you have that other people don't, that make you awkward or weird, and amplify that and be that on YouTube, because I guarantee there's going to be a lot of people out there that resonate with that. They're like, hey, you aren't the picture perfect, like, popular person. I feel like I could be friends with you. And that's why YouTube is beautiful, because they feel like I could sit with you at the lunch table and you wouldn't judge me. So do it. Just do it.
And then I have to know, what did everybody say when you were like, hey, I know we were kind of joking about doing this show, but we're really doing a tour? Like your friends, your family, I mean, obviously you know how your fans feel about it, but...
I'm curious. Like, I mean, we've talked about it, but like, what did they, like, what did Hart say? What did Jenna say? Like, when you went home and you said, no, it's booked and we're doing it. It's not an idea, we're doing it.
Well, Hart was like super supportive as always, but like my other family members are like, what are you gonna do? Like, are you gonna, like, you don't sing? Like, you never performed before. What kind of show is this? But they came and they loved it, so.
Yeah, I would say Jenna's the same way. She was just backing me from the start of it. My family, I was pretty sure they just didn't understand any of it until it was show night. And they came out to Irvine, and I met them after the show. They were like, oh, like that's what all of this was they were talking. They couldn't really form it in their mind what I was doing. And I don't think I could either. You know, I kind of just had to do it. But yeah, I think obviously really supportive and happy that I'm putting it out there.
Yeah. They basically responded to me with, finally. Because they know I've wanted to. And I didn't want to do it solo. And it's not about fear of going alone. It's that there's just something that connects with these guys. And once we discussed it and they were down for it, then I'm like, then let's do it. Like I wouldn't want to do it with any other people. So my family and friends were like, finally, you're doing what you should be doing. So it's cool.
Okay. Favorite thing that you've done so far with the tour? I know you haven't performed yet, but favorite thing that's happened and then the most challenging thing putting this all together.
Well, we got our flight canceled this morning. That sucked.
That was a train wreck.
I mean, this was today was our first day to actually fully travel out of state and come do a show. And I was like, oh, it's an easy flight. We're gonna go up to Burbank, and it's a quick little flight. And then Arnold gets there early, and he's like, hey guys, our flight's canceled. So what do? Do we drive for 6 hours to get here? And so we had to scramble. We figured it out as a team, and we did it. And we just got here, and then you always have to run into sound and tech issues. And it's not just showing up, getting a mic, and doing something. There's a lot more that goes into it. And I think we're learning that. It hasn't been handed to us. We have to do it on our own. So I don't know. I think it's also made us closer as friends too.
Definitely.
Happier moment. Is there a happier moment on the tour that you guys love?
A happy moment.
I think the moment we stepped off stage after the first show, we just all hugged. We were like, we did it. It was crazy. I mean, we didn't know what to expect.
Right.
Crowd, us, music, to everything, and then we just did it. And I think it was a moment of wow.
Yeah.
We actually did it.
We got really emotional. I love you guys. We did it.
I don't know about
You almost cried in your vlog. You almost cried.
I did.
Colleen even said, "Hey, Julian's almost."
I did. It was emotional.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say super emotional. A little bit emotional.
Okay, so what's next for the Shadows? I don't know of any other tour dates. Are you going to announce more? Is it going to be a different venture with you guys? What's next for the Shadows?
I think it's up to us.
Yeah.
Our tour manager, who is a really heavyweight in the industry, believes in us. And after he saw the first show, because he came to see it, which was scary because he manages a lot of really big people. He came to me. He's like, "You guys would be idiots if you don't pursue this." He's like, "Tell me where you want to go, and we'll take you there." So it's up to us, And as long as we can stay grounded as friends and move forward, I think that's what we're gonna do.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me. This was awesome. I'm a little fangirling right now about it, so this is really cool.
Kimmie Schmidt.
So Kimmie Caruba with Live 101.5 Phoenix and the Shadows.
Your name's not Schmidt.